guys, so it's been like 24 hours, so now we could talk about it. This is the story of Mojo, Brookzz, and KDK Comedy and what happened this weekend.
Commentary, blue, commentary, burgundy, commentary, comment blue, commentary, comment burgundy, blue, commentary, blue, commentary, burgundy, commentary, commentary.
Guys, this video will be quick. I'm at work, but at the risk of it all, I'm going to claim fair use because of what just happened on TikTok. I need to use this as proof of what happened. So let's get into what started this beef. So you guys, people were attacking Mojo Brookzz online immediately after this happened.
Okay, I'm not going to name the comic and I'm not going to name the club, but I am going to tell you something egregious that happened to me last night at a show. I'm a stand-up comedian and I was booked to be the opening act for a bigger comic. And by bigger, I mean has a giant following. It remains to be seen if he's more talented. Anyways, I had a perfectly wonderful set and this comic actually didn't arrive in time for his show. So he arrived while I was on stage. He was over 30 minutes late to his own show. So I Googled him to get his intro facts and made sure I had his name correct and was hyping up the audience. I had a great set. I did not bomb. I'm a self-aware person. I've been doing stand-up for over 8 years. So if I bombed, I think I would know. No, the audience was laughing. They were into it. And then I introduced him. I hyped up the crowd. I said his name right. Everything was great. He comes out, doesn't look me in the eye, doesn't shake my hand, and starts ripping me to shreds, saying, I'm so sorry that she was on this show. You didn't rock up to the wrong building. I'm sorry if you wanted a refund. She doesn't belong here. She doesn't fit in. I don't know why someone booked a substitute teacher. She should have brought ratchet shit. I don't really even know what that is supposed to mean, because that's not authentic or genuine to me. And I'm not going to try to pander to an audience just because we come from different backgrounds. I'm going to find the common ground of what everyone can laugh at regardless of their background. And that's what I did. And it happened. And then he spent the first 5 to 10 minutes of his set ripping to shreds that I didn't belong in the same building as him with his audience. Cool. Very good look. Very good look. So I left. I told the club what happened and I left. And they close out the show.
Immediately, you're like, who would do this to this woman? This is in poor taste. This is horrible. And can you imagine being an opening act for someone huge? You see that as a big opportunity, right? And so you listen to her story, immediately got out who it was. They were in California, and I believe that Mojo was looking for a opening person that was from the area, and he said preferably a woman. So you guys, TikTok found out who she was talking about and immediately went on the attack. So he had to get on live and try to defend himself, but no one was trying to hear that. Now, Mojo is from Chicago, I believe the west side of Chicago, and he was visiting California, so he was on a whole new territory over there. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Just want to finally go ahead and address what this comedian has said I've done to her after she opened up for me in San Diego on Thursday. Just to dig right into it, she said I was late. I was not. The show was scheduled to start at 7, but because it was sold out, they wanted everybody to get in the building, so they pushed the time back to 7:30. Before she was even on stage, I was in the building. I was in the green room. I was on live. Everybody's saying that I was there. They were actually, when she actually got on stage, they were actually watching me on live while she was on stage. That goes to show you how good she was doing. She even went on to say that she had a perfectly great set and that she brought me up on stage to good energy, high energy in the room. Y'all, this was a sold-out crowd. A sold-out crowd of people who bought tickets to come and see me. This was the energy that I came up to. Or should I point this way? Either way, this is the energy.
Hold my hand and woo. Ready? Woo! All right, we have amazing energy. You guys have been very fun. Your headliner is in the house.
Y'all, she also said that she did her due diligence. She went on Google to get some information about who I am. And the only thing that she was able to come up with was he blew up on social media. And then, y'all, this was the part. This is how she got my crowd up there. She said, let's get buck wild.
He blew the fuck up all over online. Are you ready? Woo! need you to give it up right now. Get buck wild for Mojo, bro!
For those that don't know, telling a room full of black people to get buck wild is insane. That's crazy. That's crazy work. And I let it slide. Because I was more worried about that they didn't even get buck wild. They didn't get loud. They didn't get nothing. Like, sometimes you got to do the shit yourself.
Cut it out, cut it out. I need to hear that substitute teacher come up here and bring me to the stage. She told y'all ass to get buck wild. Hell no, we gotta redo that. San Diego, if y'all ready for your hair, I'm gonna have to say hell yeah. All the way from the west side of Chicago. This is the most toxic person on the internet. Y'all seen him on TikTok, you seen him on Facebook, you seen him on Instagram, but tonight, he should be with y'all. You got some Mojo. If you got some good coochie and you know it, clap your hands. I know it. If you don't give me some, clap your hands. What you clapping for? Are you clapping for me? Okay. Let that shit clear now, eh? That clapping, I'm like, wait a minute. Don't get buck wild.
She said that I said that she was at the wrong show and that she didn't belong at my show. This is actually what I said.
I just DM me like, I think I'm at the wrong show. I was backstage like, all right, tell him I'm ready. I'm ready. I asked for a refund. I ain't sending no money back. Now y'all give it up for that opening comment. Y'all say your name.
Few TikTokers immediately went on to apologize to Mojo after the receipts were dropped. What is your guys' thoughts? This is how things can go left really, really fast. Immediately in Katie K's video, it seemed like a race issue. She was like, he said, I didn't belong. So we knew right then, not even knowing who the comic was she was talking about, immediately it was like, oh, this is a different demographic. She talked about the audience. She talked about how he spent 10 to 15 minutes or so, was it 5 to 10 minutes, ripping her to shreds. And it was like, who would do this to this girl? Mojo had to come up with the receipts, which he did, which vindicated him, because other than that, he might have been canceled. So this is how it could be two different perspectives. In my opinion, I think Katie was just butthurt immediately. And instead of her having a response that was even funnier, she went on an attack. You're going to have thick skin to be in a comedy game. I know she says she's been doing it a year. She might need to step in there a little bit longer. So what was your thoughts on this? This was kind of like real-time evidence. If you don't have the receipts to back it up, you could be canceled. Let's talk about it in the comments below. As always, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.
Blue commentary. Burgundy commentary. Comment blue commentary. Comment Burgundy blue commentary. Blue commentary.